Hi guys, Artiar here. So recently I saw a lot of comments or question. It's mostly about who should I pick? Should I pick Jin Qiu or should I pick Mavis? Because they are actually both very good and rarely people considering Archibald. Archibald is good, but if we win three of the Esper that is in the wish pool, Archibald is not the priority to choose, so I will straight away take Archibald out of the choice, unless you already have Mavis and you have like 200 or 300 wish stone left, and you want to get one Archibald and one Jinqiu, is fine. But personally, in my own opinion, I already have Mavis, but I also won't get Archibald because I don't really need him in my situation. You only need Archibald for like maybe tower content, but I can clear tower with all my current Esper now. So uh, Archibald is not in my consideration. So for today's video, we'll be considering about Mavis and Jinqiu. So I will separate into a few scenario, which is either how many wisdom you have left. And I think most of the people who ask this question, they only have 100 wisdom, which means they can only pick one between Jinqiu and Mavis. Personally, my own answer for if you have only 100 wisdom and you want to be capable to play in PvP and PvE both scenario, go for Mavis. A few reasons here. Mavis doesn't need any skill up because her skill up here is only increased by skill damage base. It won't give you cooldown reduction. And Mavis give very important golden room buff, and she can maintain your team survivability. She can buff your team. She can increase your team survivability because of the Graveless thing, and then she's very good in PvP currently. She's kind of like the meta PvP team you will see, PvP tank team in point war and KO matches. And for PvE situation, because the AI method, because of the enemy AI, they rarely will target your Mavis. They'll kind of kill all your teammate first if you put Mavis at the 5th slot. Then your Mavis is very safe, and she can consistently revive them from the graveless mode into Soul Parade. Then your team is kind of immortal and keep on repeating the same thing. So Mavis is kind of your cheat code for PvE and PvP content if you don't have Mavis. If you have only 100 Wishstone, you don't have Mavis and you don't have Jinqiu, who should you pick? Personally, in my own opinion, I would suggest Mavis. He's like the meta Esper. She doesn't need any skill up. She can exile in PvE and PvP. Very good. So I highly recommend Mavis if you have only 100 Wishstone. If you have 200 Wishstone above, get both. Get Mavis and Jinqiu, each one copy will do. The reason why I would say that is like don't go Mavis until R2. Mavis one copy is enough. She's like the best new Esper that doesn't require like R2 above to be usable. Like so, for example, Genie you need to be R2, Valeria you need to be R2 to be like very strong. But Mavis R0 is the best thing. So if you have only 100 Wisdom, go for Mavis. Then what kind of player would choose for Jinqiu? First, the furries player. The one who love furry, go for Jinqiu. Cause you play the game not because of the meta, you play the game because of your enjoyment. Alright, because you play the game because you like the character, you like the kid, then go for Jinqiu. But saying this doesn't mean that Jinqiu is bad. Jinqiu is a very strong fighter. He himself can like solo the content as well because he have self build healing, he have self build buff, he can have shield, he can deal debuff that is very strong, he deals true damage, he can be tanky, he can be DPS, depends on how you're built. And he is not a very stats hungry Esper because he doesn't need crit rate, he doesn't need crit damage, he doesn't need accuracy and resist as well. So his stats is very easy to build because doesn't need the crit rate and crit damage. So he could be the easiest build Esper for player to clear PvE content. For PvP wise, I have no idea how good is he going to excel in PvP at the moment, because when I test him, he have a bit buggy at the moment because of the shield, the R2 there, the shield, this shield, the intimidate should provide shield, but the moment when I'm recording this video, it doesn't provide shield. So for PvP wise, I can't give you the answer yet. So for player who wants a very strong very strong fighter, very solid fighter that have a self-built healing kit and tanky kit and DPS kit, go for Jinqiu. But if you think your account have already a very strong fighter and you doesn't need any more fighter, go for Mavis. Okay, so if you have 300 Wishstone, and if you ask me 300 Wishstone, who should you go for? Mavis or Jinqiu? It's either you go for each one copy or you go to Jinqiu R2, because Jinqiu R2 provides him the ability to give your teammate punish evil buff, which is this buff, or the intimidate buff, which is this one, which kind of give your team the absorb buff and also shield. So then go for R2 Jinqiu. But overall, I would still rate Mavis over Jinqiu. But if you are able to get Jinqiu R2, you can consider get both one copy, then Jinqiu R1, then you do the club sticker from R1 to R2. Yeah. So sorry, I'm a bit confused at the moment. So conclusion, I recommend Mavis higher compared to Jinqiu. But if you're a furry player or you really like Jinqiu's kit and design more than Mavis, then go for Jinqiu. Because you play DISLYTE not because of meta, you play DISLYTE because you are having fun and you like the design. And before I end the video, I will share one guide that I made recently. Okay, which is this one. So I made a Jinqiu Esper guide, so if you want to take a look for more details, you can go check out the link I put at the bottom below. I'll put this information at the Google Drive link. You can feel free to download it, or if you already saw it from Reddit or Twitter, I already posted outside, or even Facebook, you can, yeah, hope you guys like the infographic. Then yeah, if not if the reaction is good, then I think I'll make other new Esper guide, simplified guide as well, to show you guys how to build them after the testing from PTR server. Right, so that's all for the video today. Hope the video information is good enough and actually worth your time to watch it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.